Discipline is the key to building inner strength. It's not about being motivated all the time. It's about unlock your inner strength. Within every individual lies a reservoir of inner strength, a force capable of turning dreams into reality, of transforming adversity into triumph, and of pushing past boundaries that once seemed impossible to break. But for many of us, this strength remains untapped. We go through life unaware of the immense potential resting inside, failing to realize that everything we need to succeed, to thrive, and to rise above life's challenges is already within us. The truth is simple yet profound. You are stronger than you think. In moments of hardship, when life's challenges seem overwhelming, we tend to doubt ourselves. Fear creeps in, whispering lies in our ears, convincing us that we aren't capable, that we aren't enough. But let me tell you something. Those whispers are not the truth. They are distractions, veils that obscure the reality of who you are and what you're capable of. Beneath those doubts and fears lies a wellspring of strength that, once discovered and tapped into, can propel you beyond the limitations you've placed on yourself. Your inner strength is not something external. It is not something you need to seek outside of yourself or wait for someone else to grant you. It is a part of who you are, woven into the very fabric of your being. The challenge, then, is not in acquiring strength, but in recognizing and harnessing what's already inside you. The nature of inner strength. Before we dive into how to unlock this inner strength, let's first take a moment to understand what it really is. Inner strength is not just about physical resilience or the ability to endure hardship. It's much more than that. Inner strength is the mental and emotional fortitude that allows you to remain steadfast, even in the face of adversity. It's the ability to keep moving forward when everything inside of you is screaming to give up. It's the quiet resolve that tells you to try one more time, to keep going, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Inner strength isn't flashy or loud. It doesn't demand attention. Rather, it operates in the background, silently fueling your determination, your courage, and your ability to persevere. When the going gets tough, when the challenges mount, and when failure feels imminent, it's your inner strength that steps in. It's the quiet whisper that says, "You can do this," when the world is telling you otherwise. The remarkable thing about inner strength is that it grows stronger the more you rely on it. Just like a muscle, the more you use your inner strength, the more resilient and powerful it becomes. Every time you push through a challenge, every time you rise after a fall, and every time you take one step forward, despite the setbacks, you are strengthening that inner muscle. What holds you back from tapping into inner strength? So, if inner strength is so powerful and so essential to overcoming life's challenges, why do so many people fail to access it? Why do we often feel weak or incapable in the face of hardship? The answer lies in a few common obstacles that stand in the way of recognizing and harnessing our inner strength. Fear of failure. One of the greatest barriers to unlocking inner strength is the fear of failure. Fear is a powerful emotion. It can paralyze us, keeping us from taking action or moving forward. When we fear failure, we avoid challenges, we play it safe, and we stay within our comfort zones. But here's the thing. Failure is not something to fear. It's something to embrace. Failure is not a reflection of your worth or your abilities. It is simply feedback, a way of learning what doesn't work so you can get closer to what does. Every failure is a stepping stone to success. Look at any person who has achieved greatness, and you'll find a long list of failures behind them. But they didn't let those failures stop them. Instead, they used them as opportunities to grow, to learn, and to strengthen their resolve. When you fear failure, you are holding yourself back from your full potential. You are denying yourself the opportunity to grow stronger through adversity. The more you face your fear of failure head-on, the more you realize that failure is not something to be feared, it's something to be welcomed as part of the journey. Comfort zones. Comfort zones are the places where we feel safe, where everything is familiar and predictable. And while comfort zones can offer temporary relief from the stresses of life, they are also where dreams go to die. Nothing great ever comes from staying within your comfort zone. Growth, strength, and success are born out of discomfort, out of pushing yourself beyond what feels safe and easy. If you want to unlock your inner strength, you must be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. This doesn't mean you need to take reckless risks or throw caution to the wind, but it does mean that you need to be willing to face discomfort, to push yourself to do things that scare you or make you feel uncertain. Discomfort is the price of growth. The more you step into discomfort, the more you'll realize that you are capable of handling it. And in doing so, you'll discover just how strong you really are. Negative self-talk. The way you talk to yourself has a profound impact on your ability to access your inner strength. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough, that you're weak, or that you're incapable of overcoming challenges, those words will become your reality. Shape your reality. If you believe that you are weak, you will act weak. If you believe that you are incapable, you will never try. But here's the good news. Just as negative self-talk can hold you back, positive self-talk can propel you forward. The words you say to yourself matter. When you begin to shift your internal dialogue to one of strength, resilience, and capability, you'll start to see changes in how you approach challenges. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," start saying, "I have the strength to figure this out." Instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," start saying, "I am capable of growth and improvement." How to unlock your inner strength. Now that we've explored some of the common barriers to accessing inner strength, let's shift our focus to how you can unlock and harness that strength within you. Here are 5 powerful strategies to help you tap into your inner strength and unleash the full force of your potential. Embrace challenges as opportunities. The first step to unlocking your inner strength is to change the way you view challenges. Instead of seeing them as obstacles or roadblocks, start seeing them as opportunities. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger. When you encounter difficulties in life, don't shy away from them. Lean into them. Embrace them as opportunities to test your strength, to learn, and to grow. Think about it. The times in your life when you've grown the most were likely the times when you faced the greatest challenges. Growth doesn't happen when things are easy. It happens when you are stretched, pushed, and tested. The more challenges you face, the stronger you become. The next time life throws a challenge your way, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow through this experience? By shifting your mindset to one of growth, you'll begin to see challenges not as threats, but as opportunities to strengthen your inner resolve. Cultivate discipline and consistency. Inner strength is not something that appears out of nowhere when you need it most. It's something you cultivate over time through discipline and consistency. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. And consistency is the habit of showing up day after day, regardless of how motivated or inspired you feel. Discipline is the key to building inner strength. It's not about being motivated all the time. It's about being committed to your goals and values, even when it's hard. When you cultivate discipline, you are training yourself to push through discomfort, to take action even when it's inconvenient or difficult. And over time, this builds resilience and strength. The more consistent you are in taking action toward your goals, the stronger your inner resolve becomes. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Each time you choose discipline over comfort, you are strengthening your inner strength. Focus on what you can control. One of the biggest sources of stress and frustration in life comes from trying to control things that are outside of your control. But here's the thing. Your inner strength thrives when you focus on what you can control. You can't control the actions of others, you can't control the future, and you can't control every circumstance that comes your way. But what you can control is how you respond to those things. When you focus on what you can control, your thoughts, your actions, your attitude, you reclaim your power. You stop wasting energy on things that are beyond your control and start directing that energy toward the things you can influence. This shift in focus not only reduces stress, but also allows you to tap into your inner strength in a powerful way. Your response to life's challenges is where your strength lies. You may not be able to control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. And that response, when guided by strength, resilience, and determination, is what will carry you through even the toughest of times. Practice resilience and perseverance. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to recover quickly from setbacks, and to keep going even when the road gets rough. Perseverance is the quality of sticking with something, no matter how hard or how long it takes. Together, resilience and perseverance are the building blocks of inner strength. When you practice resilience, you are training yourself to stay strong in the face of adversity. You are teaching yourself that setbacks are not the end, they are simply part of the journey. Each time you bounce back from a failure or a setback, you are reinforcing your inner strength. Perseverance, on the other hand, is about keeping your eye on the prize and continuing to take action even when progress is slow. It's about staying committed to your goals, even when the path is difficult. The more you persevere, the more you build the habit of strength.